Hi everyone, welcome to IELTS Daily. I'm Jay, and today we're going to be I'm going to be answering a question from part 2 of the IELTS speaking test, and with me is Chris, who's going to be critiquing or give me a little bit of feedback on my response. Hi Chris.
Hi Jay, how are you doing?
I'm alright, and you?
Yeah, I'm really well. We've just finished lockdown, so we're going back into the swing of IELTS questions, and we've got a super question for you today. Students, I hope you are excited. Are you excited, Jay?
I'm very excited.
I'm going to send a picture to your computer, which you have in front of you, and this question is as follows. Please read the question for us.
Describe a time when you received some good news. I should say what the news was, when I received it, how I received the news, and why I thought it was good news.
Great. So you're going to have a minute to prepare your answer, and the students are going to come back right after this. Okay, Jay, welcome back. You've had your 1 minute of preparation time. Students, have you been thinking about this particular question as well? You've had it on your screen to have a look. Jay, do you have some ideas?
I do.
Fantastic. You are going to have 1 to 2 minutes to give your response. Maximum 2 minutes. Don't worry if I stop you. Go.
So the news that I received that I thought was really good was when I was told that I was given a lecturing position at my current job. I got this news about 4.5 years ago, so I'm still working there. I still teach there. It's been a really good experience. Obviously, I've received the news probably a few days after going through a very grueling and rigorous interview process where I had to go in and answer questions from 4 people who were sitting across from me, grilling me with very difficult questions. And, walking out of that interview, I didn't feel too good about the interview. You never do. If you think back to taking an exam, like even the IELTS, sometimes you don't feel like you did very well, but I ended up doing very well. And they called me up on the phone a few days later and told me that I had the position. And obviously, I think it was really good news because, anytime you get a new job or are able to start your career off, it feels wonderful, and it feels like you've accomplished something and that you've succeeded. So that's probably something that was really good news that had happened to me.
Fantastic. That was just about 1 minute and 15 seconds. Great. Should we talk about some of your wonderful language? Students, Jay spoke really quickly in this one, and he used good filler phrases like you know. Okay, and that's a very common one that people use nowadays, and that's normal for people to use that. So well done. A few really great words here. Grueling. What does grueling mean, Jay?
Very difficult. Something is grueling, it's difficult to achieve.
Yeah, spelling is quite difficult, so you'll see that on the screen there. And the pronunciation, would you like to give it to us again?
Grueling.
Grueling. Now, you said that some people grilled you. They were grilling me. What does that mean?
Well, they didn't put me on a barbecue. They were asking me very difficult questions. So if someone is asking questions, one after the other towards you, we would say that you are being grilled, or they are grilling you.
Incredible. And you said that it felt like you'd accomplished something. Could you think of a synonym of accomplished?
I achieved something.
Excellent.
Or I succeeded at something.
Great. And those are 2 really good words. I've achieved something and I've accomplished something. So what advice would you give on this particular topic about good news? Could you think about some other examples where students might have had good news?
Well, they might get good marks on an exam or high IELTS band scores. That's definitely hearing good news.
Great examples. What about maybe they get married?
Yeah.
Or if they have a baby, a child, somebody in their family might have had a baby, They might become an uncle or an auntie. It's often very good news for people, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So jobs, schools, exams, family life.
Being accepted into a university that you really wanted to study at, and being notified that you were accepted is also very good news.
Excellent ideas. So students, if you can think of your own ideas, Where should we put them, Jay?
In the comments below.
So thank you from me.
Thank you.
See you soon.
See you guys.